And we are live! Hello everyone! Shirahi, how are you guys today? Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Shadows, part 9 of the series. We're a little bit early today because I just wanted to quickly go over some stuff before we get right into it. Since the last stream, I did... Let me just quickly go to objectives so you can see it. Because we've only got this one target here now, and then we've got these two at the bottom, and then that's all the main assassinations done. I've actually recruited the other members of the League, which were part of side quests. One I wasn't too sure what even was actually going to be a member, and then the other two I did just find open in the world. So that's all the members of the League done. Other than that, just been taking out a few more castles, going to, I guess, some other areas, but it doesn't really look that much different from the last time I streamed, I don't think. I mean, I went a little bit in our castle here, and I also went in an area down here, because I did do a quest for, it was for someone else. So we are now doing this quest, Red Walls quest, and we need to meet with Nagahide, who is actually up far north, funny enough. So I did leave, because where is it actually? Eastern northern of Obama, and that is here. So I'm just gonna put this down. Probably gonna regret that, because chances are I'm gonna need that scout for some other like hidden objective later on, but at least we've got an actual set point there now to aim for. So this is actually, I guess, one of the last main assassination, so we might get this done today, or it might be the next stream. We might finish off this game. We're very close to the end though, so there's not that much longer left to do in the game in terms of like the main missions, because if you wanted to do like side stuff, then the game still has a lot of it. I mean, actually here's probably a good look. If I zoom out, you've got all these like other different types of syndicates and organizations that you have to go after, and yeah, I've already done some of them. I haven't done them all. Like this Twisted Tree, this was just get for one of the assassination targets in here. You know, this was all like the Ronin, I think. Yeah, the mercenary Ronin, the corrupted Daikan. Yeah, there's loads. I suspect there's probably going to even be more so later on, but yeah, if you're, you know, wanted to do assassinations or other contracts, and there's loads in the game for you to do. I cannot seem to get out of one village. What is going on? Horse, turn around. There we go. The horse was arguing with me a little bit, wouldn't let me get out of the village. Right, I'm just gonna put the Pathfinder on. It should just be follow this road, but you never know. I could have taken a road to the right there and then just got completely lost. But it is a nice sunny day today. Hopefully it'll stay like this. I'm meant to be having this for quite the next few days, so should be nice. And in terms of the weather in Assassin's Creed, we are in the winter time, hence all the snow. Then we'll get all our scouts back so I can start using them again for trying to narrow down the targets. I'm actually not too sure what's going to happen after this next assassination, because the other two targets, one we already know about. He's the guy that betrayed us near the beginning of the game. So I feel like there's going to be a bit more story with him. And then you've got the last person, which we don't know who the leader of the organization is. So I feel like they're going to be probably closely knit together. I think Mitsuhide is supposed to know, because I mean we got told by the other person that he might know who the leader is, or knows all about like the Shinbaku, which is the organization.
The estate, already a crowd.
Okay. As usual, we need to head to the blue markers. Well, you're not going to let me in quite clearly, so I need to sneak around.
Best if I remain unseen.
Ah, okay, there might not be any guards.
Silence. Is that a melody I hear?
What the hell? Oops. What the hell can I hear in here?
You are not one of them. Help me dispose of these snakes.
Get back. Underneath. Slash. So you're the guy that, oh, hang on, there's another blue marker here.
Has been in there for a while. Have confidence in the Great Lord. He can handle anyone with his blade. I hope.
What am I supposed to do? Because there's a blue marker on those guys. Am I supposed to kill them? Hang on, let me just... There's probably more. Oh, right, you. Let's have a look. All right, now I can...
These are Niwa Nagahide's guards. Some of his family, too. Blood. So much blood. Cruel.
There were more of those thugs than I expected. Thank you.
I am Naoe, an ally of Yasuke. I came to speak with you.
Good to know you, Naoe. I remember Yasuke. A good man and warrior. Talk must come later. First, let us attend to the dead. Life all ends the same. No matter what we've done, we end up in flames. Nothing matters.
We are all equal in death. Our deeds do matter.
Noble, worker, or peasant. We are all liberated by death and reborn anew.
To die like that so quickly. I am glad he's not here to bear the shame. My overconfidence would have been my downfall if you did not arrive.
Who are these attackers?
I do not know, but my clan is being hunted. Threats, ambushes, murders. And these killers are loyal. I could not get a single word from their lips. I suspect they are the same people who hunted down Lord Nobunaga. That damned Akechi Mitsuhide. Misplaced trust. A little mistake.
What makes you say that?
All I have learned is they are led by a man who wears a mask. The Performer.
The Performer. Does he wear a fox mask?
You are not the only one he has disturbed. We would like to find him.
As would I. Perhaps I know one who can help. A man named Hong who deals in information. Say Mian to him, and he will know I sent you. Look for the red lanterns, or use your nose. You will not miss him.
Was that man involved in the invasion of Iga?
Yes, he was. As were many others.
That is the past. We are here now, fighting for the future. A trail of blood, a pile of bodies. Our enemy works quickly and ruthlessly.
And we must be quicker and look for the man Lord Nagahide mentioned.
Home. But what did he mean by using our noses?
I thought you would know.
Why would I know? We should start. I'll go on ahead.
I will meet you there.
When you meet Hong, tell him to save a bowl for me.
A bowl of what?
You will know it when you taste.
Oh, okay, so it's some kind of restaurant then. Probably a bowl of food. Right, so next quest. Now that we've done that, we've started off this assassination here. Next one, Chef Hong. After meeting with Niwa Naoe and Yasuke seek a man named Hong to learn more about the trouble in Wasaka. Okay, so he's in a stall central about, so he's going to be right in the middle here. It is on a street with red lanterns. I'll get that viewpoint as well. What is this? Gather intel from a merchant. Okay, I think I know that. That's the Iron Hand thing. I'm not allowed to kill them. I'm supposed to keep them alive. I need to be careful of that. It's going to be in the bloody same area now, and I got to try and do maybe 2 things at once. If he gets in my way. The hell is that? Okay, weird. This water must be freezing, especially at this time of the year in the winter. Oh, hang on. Follow the blue dots, they shall guide me.
It tires my bones to cross the Sabak Kaido again. In recent times, it's grown dangerous.
You heard the rumors then about Lord Nagahide. How can anyone touch such a powerful clown?
I don't know what to believe, but I have my.
I think it's over there. I can see some red lanterns. Let me just get that viewpoint. Oh, it's in a bloody base. Okay, maybe not.
It must be the spices of the sea.
Go away. I don't want to look at you. I'm too busy doing something else. Every time I press L2, it goes back to that guy.
Lord Nagahide said to follow our noses. It must be related to food.
Red lanterns, here we go.
That delightful smell. This must be it.
Hello, X-Gen. How are you today? Hello, Tin Yaon. I'm good. Thank you very much for asking.
So, what are you having?
Udon or rice with vegetables.
Can we have some rice with vegetables?
Only noodles.
Mian?
So, Lord Nagahide sent you. Why?
His clan members were massacred. He said you might know who was behind it.
I heard. Terrible. But I just sell noodles. People talk easy when bellies are full. Many come by for my noodles. So, I learn things.
Thank you for the meal.
Pirates cause trouble across Wakasa. Stealing, killing, smuggling. One group talked about their leader, Samemaru. Seen him around. Big man, scar on his face. Could strangle a horse. Said he was from Hiruka Bay.
We can start there. Anything else?
Lord Nagahide has more relatives in Wakasa. So more bodies in Wakasa. Unless you stop it. One of them eats here a lot. Always talk about Suruka Castle. Always talks a lot. So, how are my noodles?
Oh, they could be better. I'm not going to say that.
Best I have tasted in the time I have been here.
Kill the pirates. That's payment enough.
Thank you for the noodles. 2 locations. Hiruga Bay and Tsuruga Castle. I'll get started.
Safe travels, Naoe.
Come back again for more noodles.
Huh. Maybe that has something to do with a side quest about going to the merchants for the noodle bowls. Multiple quests now opened. So, Smuggler's Gambit and Revenge. We'll do this one first. Western Lake. Hideout at a bay. Right, here we go. So it's to the west. So that, yeah, that's pretty much as good as it's gonna get for me, to be honest. Because I have no scouts to use in order to narrow down the target. Although I could buy scouts, I have
I
realized
have to
now.
fight my way out.
What the hell? Oh, you're right there. Yeah, I don't want to get seen. I just want to get the fast travel point. Chances are I'm going to have to come back here later. I do like that we get seasons though. I get to see the landscape differently. Like spring, summer, autumn, winter. Okay. Summon my horse. I'm afraid I can't help you right now, pal, because we have got a lot to do. Right, so I've left my marker over there. Okay, this is a shrine. This ain't it, obviously. I think I can see the lake, though. So we need to go west? Yeah. Put the Pathfinder on. My hope is when I get there, I'll be able to use the L2 to sort of narrow it down, because then that'll show me like any like pings on my screen, like the blue pings, which is my objective. The gold ones means there's like treasure or loot I can take. Right, we should be turning here. Don't know what I did to upset that guy, except running past him on a horse.
Yep.
Right, so western and a hideout at a bay. Let me look at the map again. Should be over here, right? Yeah, there we go. That's an estate. So I'm gonna guess, yeah, it should be there somewhere. If I follow this road...
Yep. Well,
No, it's not that. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Right, I'm gonna be cheeky here. This is my plan, okay? I've done that in order to do this. I'm gonna do it again, actually, for a future reveal. Oh my god, look how close we were to it. That is not bad at all for a guess. I'll take one more. Because I did have a bit of a fear then that I'd get all the way down there and I was going to be nowhere near my objective. I can't believe what a good guess that was. Okay, clearly I'm not supposed to be here. But I need to get inside. I can see the blue marker. You're asleep on the job.
there's trouble if I stay out of sight. Hiruga Bay, a perfect spot to remain out of sight. Now to find Samemaru.
Someone tells me I won't be able to climb that.
That tune, I've heard it before. At Niwa's estate.
Oh, crap. Shit. Ooh. Okay, that was very close. Very, very, very close. He's investigating. That's the blue marker over there. Got guards down here. I need to get the dagger out because I can do double assassinations with that. I thought it was over here. Find leads. Oh, there's two of them. So chances are I was near one of them.
Weren't we supposed to ship off the new batch? Where is Samemaru? And where are the captives?
There's gotta be an easy way to get in. Two guards. One patrolling. Ah, here we go.
A nasty lair for a nasty man. A clue might be here. The man we are hunting is using Samemaru and his pirates to murder the Niwa clan.
Okay, clue number one. Now we gotta get the second, which is going to be in the middle, all the way over there where we were near at before. Oh, that's a white marker. They're like collectibles and stuff, so hang on now. Ah, there you are. I can't do it. Unless it one-shots him, there's no point. Otherwise, he'll just alert everyone else that I'm here and, you know, well, we're buggered. Easy, easy, easy. Right, how many guards are here? None. Not on this side. You're patrolling, you might come around. But it doesn't look like it.
Samemaru and his mysterious partner are meeting in Obama. I need to find out who this partner is. Good. Undetected.
Nice. Smuggler's Gambit. Completed. Let me just get out of here to safety. How big is this area? Jesus Christ, it's stretching all the way along here. Oh my god, yeah, it's literally stretching across this entire way. And that should be it. Jesus Christ, no way does it go out this far. Because the thing is, I can't actually fast travel until that red bar goes. Jesus, yeah, that is quite big. So what is the next objective, actually? Might as well mark this one up now so I know where I'm going next. That's the third one done. Fourth one. Revenge. Hong's revealed that more of the Niwa family is being targeted. Better hurry. Eastern Sumatu Gate. Thought I recognized it here. God, I'm getting... it's becoming more and more of a problem now to buy these places. I'm starting to run out of money. Okay, they're at a castle. I can't see it, though. Eastern. So that's got to be here somewhere. First off, I need to just... get out of the bay. How far does it stretch?
How did this come to be? Did a god carve that arch?
Okay. No, we're not. I need to get to land. I have to be on land. How does this work? There's nothing up there, right? Because now I sort of talked about that archer. I don't know if there's any significance to it. Okay, fast traveler here.
Tsuruga, Lord Nagahide said I will find his relatives here. Hong mentioned a castle. I should look out for one.
Well, our scouts have been refilled, which is good. Now I just feel like I've just wasted my my money on it, though. Why does this one come up? Return to Junjiro. Oh, with Master Sorin. That looks like a nice garden to put in my hideout as a cosmetic. But unfortunately, we're up here at the moment. Yeah, so they're in a castle, which... Oh, hang on. This is it. That's very small. Two blue markers. Right, what I'm going to do is cross this river here. Climb up. Yeah, and grapple.
Tsuruga Castle. Lord Nagahide's relatives dwell here.
Don't want to get seen. Although there's no enemy markers showing up. And I've now got... 1... 2... Oh no, it's still 2 dots.
I am sent by Lord Nagahide here to see the Niwa family.
I will tell them to expect you. Proceed.
Oh right, you're all friendly. It's usually every time I go in a castle I get attacked.
Throats are at risk of being ripped open, and you only care about dinner?
If it is my time to go, I would rather leave with a happy...
A hired killer in the shadows!
I am not here to kill you.
That is obvious.
You are in grave danger.
We heard what happened. But the Elder told us not to worry. As you can see, we are having the most leisurely time.
Who would want to kill you?
I don't know. But they will be caught eventually. We have guards to keep us safe.
Some guests have arrived. That melody again. I hear it. Who sent you?
Okay, yeah, they're really safe here. Nope. That's one. Get down on the ground. That's another. By just doing this all day, like, it's easy to just take them out. Oh, you were very close to getting me with that. Last guy's a brute. Damn, you can swing that. Let's just do this because I want to get rid of your health as fast as I can.
From the back.
They're coming through! Protect the
Oh, there's more. No. That's another. Okay, getting poked with their sticks. Not very nice. That's another. No. These guys being archers, they're not as hard to take down. Well, saying that, you got a bit of chunky health.
None left. I should return to the relatives.
What happened?
You are welcome.
Music? Who is playing that tune? Saifukuji Temple. The elder asks you to go there.
What do you mean? The temple? Why?
Find the source of the music. The elder is tired. She has nothing else to say. Thank you for your help. May the temple hold the answers you seek.
Quest completed, revenge. New quest, the music. Follow B1 music, which is gonna have to be somewhere here if we can hear it from the castle. Southwestern. It's gonna be there somewhere. Oh god, how far could it be? Jesus, it's far. How the hell can we hear it from here? That's actually nuts. Unless the guy's just like moving on the go and we're just following him. I'm gonna get this viewpoint because after I leave here I suspect all these guys are not gonna be friendly to me anymore, and if I've got a viewpoint to get here faster, then it'll help me out big time in the long run. There's another side quest down there. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, we're doing the main quest, the main story of the game, and doing some other little bits and bobs, and doing collectibles as we're playing through the game, and some side quests, but this game is massive, and with the amount of objectives there are to do, there's loads of other syndicates and organizations to take down. And I've only done a couple of them. There's still loads more to go. Right, so we're gonna... I'll put the Pathfinder on. Sorry, no, actually, it's not that too far. I kind of looked far. It's probably because I was thinking to myself it was going to be a lot closer, because if you can hear the music, it has to be like next door or something to the castle.
Annoying and cryptic. Whoever is playing that music means it as a threat. Saifukuji Temple. The place the new elder mentioned.
It's you.
What will I find?
Are you still waiting for the Itachi tree to bear fruit?
When this tree bears fruit, I will be the first to collect it from the ground.
Okay, that was very informative. There's nothing from them.
The first step to attaining Satori is to renounce our material possessions. Would you like to get a bit closer to that goal today?
No, thank you. That will create more suffering.
Look at the trees. The geography of it all.
The architecture is a wonder. Such intricacy.
Has anyone been so robbed? Do you understand it? The agony of what has been lost. The endless chase to reclaim the past.
We all experience the pain of loss. But by embracing the future, we can hope to find peace.
I pray for you. For a day when your pain will be washed away, but mine remains.
What brings you pain?
A future lost. Wakasa was once ruled by Takeda, a powerful but kind clan. But they have fallen from grace. Now, All we can do is dream of what could have been, and what will never be. Forgive me. I was lost in prayer. Can I help you?
You can. I am looking for a biwa player here at the temple.
I did hear one earlier. Near the lake.
Thank you.
Near the lake. The thing is saying that if I use my eagle vision, I can like narrow down like the music. Oh, hang on. Oh, there's a marker now. Ah, right, there you are.
The music is coming from there. You play well.
My dear, you gave me a scare. Sneaking up like that.
Sorry. I was sent by the Niwa Elder. I am looking for a biwa tune.
Oh, lovely. A new student. First, I need to know your capabilities. Do you play?
No. I play the tsujibue.
A lovely wind instrument. I favor the strings myself, but I do appreciate it. Has your interest pivoted to the biwa then?
I think I'll stick to this.
The tsujibue has special meaning to me.
Well, the biwa will not take offense. Its strings remain open whenever you desire to be enlightened.
I'll keep that in mind. But I could still use your help finding that biwa tune.
There is no question that music cannot answer. It tells a story without words. Listen. A day out in the town. The smell of grass and a moment with loved ones. A happy day. Now this piece is one of a kind. Melancholy. Dreaming of what could be. A memory. A distant past.
I know this melody. This is it.
You do? It's an original, composed by one of my students.
Who?
Takeda Motoaki. One of my best. This piece was a tribute to what his clan lost, and his dreams of the past.
Like a memory of home. Does he still come here?
No, he was like a son to me. But then he started to deal with wicked people, and dark deeds, cruel pirates, staining the surf red with blood. The people have suffered so dearly in their wake. Perhaps now you could help me. Help Wakaza.
How?
Find these pirates. End them. Set us free from fear. And return to me when it is done.
The guy's kind of giving us a name now then to work with.
What do you have against the Niwa clan?
Quest completed the music. Return to Nagahide. Okay, so how far is that? What the hell? The Pirate Alliance. Oh my god. See, this is what I mean right before, yeah. This is another, like, the Syndicate organization. Jesus Christ, look at them all. Oh, hang on, I've done... Her father was the poisoner, and without intervention, she would have gone down the same path. Oh yeah, she's the person I recruited, actually, in my league. Yeah, there we go. But then, yeah, you still got all these other... Oh my god, I don't know how many more. I mean, there's room technically here for more organizations to go in by, but Jesus, we're sticking with the main quest. So, where do we go back? Right there. I'm glad now I got the fast travel point. But yeah, there's so much to do. So many other side missions, quests, collectibles. There's definitely enough to keep you going. If you're like a real completionist of the game, of like any game. mean, there's a side quest here, but I don't really want to overwhelm myself with any more stuff.
Lord Nagahide should know something about the Takeda clan. Maybe he can help.
Did you add something new to the broth?
Okay, we're back at the restaurant.
Did you find him? And are you ready to take him down?
We are ready.
We have a name. It is time to end his blood trail.
So, it is time to start cooking.
It's Takeda Motoaki, the one we're after.
The proud Takeda. They were mighty once, but their fortunes here declined after the Asakura ousted them from Nochiseyama Castle, which Lord Nobunaga then gave to me. Those who lust after power will never abide quietly by what they have lost. We must be certain before we act. What leads to this conclusion?
The pirate Samemaru works for a man called the Performer. They are meeting here in Obama.
From that, you guess it to be Takeda Motoaki?
There's more.
The Performer. So, does that make me the Noodle Man?
Go on. What did you learn there?
Your family in Tsuruga was attacked. They knew something about the biwa tune heard at each ambush. From there, I went to Saifukuji Temple. I was told someone there would know more. I met a master of the biwa. He played the same melody and said that only Takeda Motoaki would know the tune.
It makes sense. He wants to take it all back. Nochiseyama Castle and Wakasa.
Voices whisper that the Takeda are back on the rise.
That is why he is trying to put an end to your clan, Lord Nagahide.
I cannot afford to wait for him to come after my family again. I will dispatch my samurai.
And leave your belly exposed like a fish?
We have our own questions for Motoaki. Let us bring him to his end.
Very well. I trust that this will be done with discretion.
Of course, my lord.
Takeda Motoaki resides in the Samurai District. I will look for you when it is done.
All right, here we go.
I do not think we are meant to climb buildings so quickly.
We are if we are skilled. Takeda Motoaki, cast out by a greater power, consumed by bitterness, out on a bloody path of revenge.
You have chosen a different path.
Let's focus on Motoaki. His clan still holds support in these parts.
And Samemaru. Large, brash, with a scar on his face. Samemaru. A pirate and a slaver. Sons, daughters, mothers, and fathers headed onto ships like animals.
Samemaru will pay, once we are finished with Motoaki. We know he is here somewhere.
It's Samemaru! Guards! To arms!
You take care of Motoaki. Fate has delivered this one unto me.
What?
Samemaru
No,
is
we need...
mine. I will find you later.
All right, okay, that just happened.
Motoaki's men are chasing Samemaru as well.
Oh, get out of my way.
Why did
The slave for Samemaru.
The foreigner! Finally meet, but I have to say goodbye.
You cannot run forever.
I thought so, yeah. Straight into it. Okay, ooh, right. I like to play dirty. You're quick. the armor off.
He even fights like a samurai. He even fights like a samurai.
Nice. All right, all right, all right.
Fights like a samurai. He even fights like a samurai.
Keeps repeating the same thing. Shit, I'm nearly dead.
They will find it amusing.
How do you know that name? Tell me!
How does it feel to be picked up by the order like a stray dog?
Gotcha.
I'll give you this round.
That name, Duarte. How do you know it?
Who put that sword in your hand, foreigner?
If I have to ask twice, you will find out.
You think this frightens me? I've had sharper knives at my throat, and they demanded my silence. Ask anything else. My favorite drink. Or how many cocoa of rice your kind can fetch.
Damn. That name. How did he know?
Alright, there's something bigger going on here?
I'll need to look around for Takeda Motoaki. Find out anything I can about him.
Alright, now we're back as Naue. So we're in the samurai district. Biwa Melody. So we're listening out for that. So yeah, somewhere in front of us. If I use my eagle senses then, does that narrow it down? Okay, blue marker. Oh, I can hear it.
Who keeps stopping and starting the melody?
I can hear it.
I come to you again, heaven above, for my lord Motoaki. For fate has been unkind to the clan. I pray you hear my pleas. Now, I should return. My lord will be wanting some tea.
That was the servant I spoke to at the temple. She works for Takeda.
Are you following me?
She can lead me to him.
Oh, okay, right. So... Okay, for a split second I thought this was a base and I shouldn't go here.
Takeda Motoaki is close. The 4 clustered diamonds of the Takeda clan. I am on the right path.
Track the source of the sound. There you are. I think, I don't know, you keep moving all the time.
The biwa. It stopped. Quiet. Could this be Takeda Motoaki's room?
The known names that stay... Well, no, taint our shores. Samura, well, he's dead.
The pirates of Wakasa, including Samemaru. Why would a proud man like Motoaki work with these rats?
In the light of the moon, you stand tall amidst the glow. And in heart, you linger. A distant past, a place of splendor. The memories persist. Oh, old castle within my dreams. Until we meet again.
Lovely piece. You play well, Takeda Motoaki.
I had an exceptional teacher. So, you met the Biwa master. He is dear to me. It is a tragedy that we do not share the same ideals.
Your ideals of taking innocent lives are not shared by most.
There are two sides to every tale. Have you considered both?
I side with the people. There are no sides. We are not on the same side.
I fight for the people. To rid the land of rogue warlords who make peace impossible.
Admirable, but misguided.
You slaughter the blameless and exploit the poor, but sleep with the guiltless heart.
How many lives have they taken? How much despair have they wrought? When my clan was driven from Nochiseyama Castle, who moved to defend us? As I watched my walls burn, and the light fade from my beloved's eyes, who then slept with the guilty heart? There was no mercy then. I expect none now. The only justice in this world is the justice that we make.
I understand your thirst for revenge, but hatred does not make things right.
You do not understand. I fight not out of hatred, but to make things right.
I was just gonna say that, did I manage to fit in that attack?
Come, show me your hatred. You chose the wrong
Dodge.
side. I will make this right. This is my time to die.
Nope.
Then I will take you with me.
That does a lot of damage. Not a nice way to go.
My castle. So beautiful in this light. Everything I did for you.
Then why work with them? The names on this list, they are all murderers, raiders, slavers.
I used every weapon I had to save that which I loved most. Tell me you wouldn't do the same. My biwa. Return it to my master. All I have left is my song. And I will take it with me.
Now where is he?
Takeda Motoaki lies dead.
Did he deserve his fate? He was misguided, yeah.
He was not evil, not entirely. He loved Wakasa in his own way.
I did not know you could rank evil, measure it and weigh it upon a scale. 1,000 thanks to you both for your commendable deeds. Wakasa is safer for it. Peace may be yet within reach.
What happened with Samemaru?
Lord Nagahide, if you will excuse us, we must take our leave.
As will I. When you can, look for me. We have something to discuss.
Yasuke, I've never seen you so upset.
Duarte. Naue, I need your help to find this man.
Who is he to you?
Please. Just help me. Please.
You can tell me. I will listen.
I will. But this is something I must deal with alone. For now.
Alright, that's
Many
interesting.
faces and names pass through the port at Obama. They might yield something. Thank you, Naue.
That is, like, really interesting. We got a new katana. Oh, we got the biwa as well. We should probably at some point return that. So, yeah, that is it. Another one has now been marked off the list. Oh, hang on. Yasuke's got his own... This must be the thing. Duarte. Okay. Maybe at the trading port. We still got this main mission here. Oh, yes, this is opened up. Shimbakfu have been decimated. Only one remains. Well, technically two, right? Because you got this guy here, the horseman. So we need to meet with Lady Nene, who is somewhere around. What is this? Valuable objects from across the land. Guess who's going to help him? Well, me then. Okay, that's a side quest. Feast for thoughts. Elevate noodles. Hong is on the mission to try all the dishes in this land, which explains why I've been collecting those noodle bowls everywhere. So this is probably another side quest for all that. This explains a lot. High Seas Haymaker. That's another side quest. Right, alright, okay. Oh, she's here now, Yamashiro. She was over in this area, Nomi, before. We'll fast travel here. We're very close to the end now. If I can fit more stuff in, then I will. The peasant who would be king. That is the quest we're currently doing, I think. Yes, because it is, yeah. Apparently she's just down here. There's got to be some kind of village. Right, here we go.
You have returned.
My lady.
Your visit can mean only one thing. The Shinbakufu.
One remains. Mitsuhide.
You honor Lord Nobunaga, as he would have wanted.
Thank you, my lady.
Mitsuhide has gathered his forces in Shoryuji Castle. I hope he fears what is coming. Vengeance.
We seek justice, we seek peace.
Mitsuhide only thinks about himself, not the people. He had no plan beyond taking Nobunaga's power. The war must end.
The peace you long for must yet be forged by fire. As we speak, Lord Hideyoshi is readying his forces near Shoryuji Castle. This battle will shape the country for generations. If Lord Hideyoshi triumphs, we enter a new age.
With your husband in power.
It is a delicate situation. Lord Hideyoshi is ambitious, as is every other daimyo. What matters now is defeating Mitsuhide. Go, finish the Shinbakufu, and may you find there what you seek.
We have to get to Hideyoshi before he kills him, otherwise the box is lost.
And we have to move quickly.
We'll carry on as Naue. I do like the stealthy gameplay, the approach. Plus, I guess, you know, with the snow around, and my outfit kind of blend in, pretty much harder for them to see. So where are we going this time? Oh, I need to mark it up. Apparently it's not tracking it. Cap is in Yamashiro, which is the land we're currently in. Is in Yamaza. I've seen that. Oh, there you are. South of the village. Well, that's another castle. This. Right. South of here. So it's got to be in between these points. Oh, there you are. Right along the river. Fast travel. I'm nearly skint. I'm going to have to work on getting some money. I'm sure a few contracts will sort that out. Level 44. Apparently you're just over here. It's hard to see with all this snow around. It's massive blizzard. Right, I've got 5 mastery points. Let me just quickly spec. What have we got? For assassination... Oh, that's 7, but it gives us another health segment removement. Shinobi. Increases heightened senses duration for 4 seconds. Oh, you have to go in that one way. You have to kick down people. I'm surprised you can't do like R2 circle and put it in that slot. 50% less cooldown with abilities. Knockout after grab can now be performed faster. I'd hardly use that though. Vault damage. Okay, shuriken midair. I keep going R1, L1 to switch when I'm meant to be using L2 or R2. Kunai can no longer break on hard impact and can be retrieved indefinitely. Move another segment with the kunai. Affliction build-up. More capacity. Ooh. I don't ever use the shurikens though. Like, I feel like these are the ones, the kunai ones, for more damage will be better. Being able to retrieve them indefinitely would be very nice. And the next upgrade, which is only going to cost 1, just increases its damage by 15%. Okay, that's fair enough.
If you expect to die, you will fight without fear.
No. Lord Nobutaka will take the right flank. I am leading the charge.
Lord Hideyoshi, we are here to join your battle against Mitsuhide.
Good. You show loyalty to Lord Nobunaga. Get in the ranks.
Yes, Lord Hideyoshi.
Okay, that was kind of quick.
Following Hideyoshi is a mistake. To get to Mitsuhide first, we need to be in front, not behind.
Let Lord Hideyoshi fight. We will head straight for Mitsuhide. Are we ready?
Let's go, let's do this.
Let's move.
And then all the snow disappeared.
Akechi Mitsuhide has betrayed our master, Lord Nobunaga. Now, he expects us to serve him. Today is the day of our vengeance! Hachiman is watching. Lord Nobunaga is watching. They demand blood. So, let us spill it!
Is this so? What about the
Hosokawa clan. And the rest of our allies. Then we face the enemy without them. Take the castle!
Bloody hell. Please, Yasuke or Naue? No, we're staying as Naue.
There's too many!
Here we go. Yeah, and the season's changed after one night. So we now need to assassinate him. Feels more sense as Naue because feels more betrayed. When he got us to do his dirty work. Gonna go on the rooftops here to make it. Look at them all go though. Well, hang on, they're just... No. Nice, that worked. Okay. Oh, God, I thought they were going to see me then. Can I get up? God, yeah, you can just see them all fighting inside. Now, my plan of attack here, okay, is to get in the... There's usually like trapdoors on the top of these pagodas. Come in from above. Here we go. Okay, my tools are all full. It's usually like a blue marker. Right, I'm glad I did that so I can see that there's two like elites right below me. Easy, easy, easy. No. Oh, God, that was close. Where are you? Okay, that's not you. Whoops. Go down the stairs. Yeah, too late. Uh-oh. Get back. Come on. Nice. Ooh. Another one dead. Okay. Luckily, no one else heard what was going on upstairs. Now I just need to find a way down. It just says assassinate. It was pointing towards this building, the marker. Oh, there we go. I was wondering then, like, where the objective was. Okay, 3 guards, this floor. Not this time. Never mind, just skip right past them.
You just die.
Deal with this.
Oh crap, right. Go, 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 go. We're chasing after him. Trying to cut the grass, trying to keep up. He's got no allies left apart from the leader. Oh yeah, let's just stop over the side and paint all those birds off to the side. I've nearly got you. I can't... Oh, I was gonna say hit him while mounted.
Lord Mitsuhide, we will cover your retreat.
No. No more running. I will face my fate with sword in hand. Go. I release you.
Nowhere to hide.
Turn around, traitor.
Yasuke, Nobunaga's royal blade. I once shared that loyalty. Then he bound Enrakuji down. Monks, women, children. We bound and beheaded them all. By the thousands.
Lord Nobunaga was... That does not justify your treachery.
Someone had to save us from his madness. To stop the endless slaughter of innocents.
So you defiled your honor. Betrayed your lord. You murdered him with a stab in the back.
The Shinbaku used me. As I had used you. Have you forgotten Iga?
I'll never forget Iga. Just as I will never forget how you murdered my father.
It was necessary. And now, you back another tyrant. A peasant. For Nobunaga's throne. I saved this country. You, we destroy it.
No. We will save it from you.
You never were true samurai.
Okay. Dodge, just want to make sure what he's gonna do.
Feeble attempt.
What are you gonna do? Ooh! Right. Of this, get a heavy in. Nope. 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 Oh, it's that unblockable it is. Nice, right. Ground. Heal. Come on, your armor's nearly gone. Yes! Oh, now he's in. Oh, that was quick! We did take health off as well with Yasuke, so I mean...
There is another. He would have become shogun again, but you defied death and hunted us down. We underestimated you.
Would have become Shogun again. Oh, hang on, is it that guy?
He promised allies, then disappeared. He lives where my dream falls to pieces.
You mean Ashikaga Yoshiaki?
Ashikaga Yoshiaki, the one Nobunaga toppled from power.
And the box, where is it?
He has it. It is one of the Imperial regalia.
The jewel.
For years, we searched for it. All that time, hidden in your little village. The Oda clan has many great samurai. But you were the one to avenge our lord. Perhaps you are the greatest of us all.
Enough. Your time has come.
I lived my life as a samurai. Let me die as one.
I could give him what he asks.
He does not deserve it.
It is the 5th month when rain falls. Water rushes in the garden on Summer Mountain. Falling flowers keep back the flow of the pond.
Killers Yasuke or Killers Nawe. So whatever happens with killing him, I just guess who wants the revenge more. Could leave the final blow then for Nawe if it's the leader. I mean, if I come into this kind of decision later on. I don't... Then again, it's a regular revenge thing, and... I mean, he's gonna die either way. I mean, I'll kill Yasuke.
The samurai is loyal to his lord.
Oda Nobunaga deserved his end.
Perhaps. But so do you.
Lord Nobunaga has been avenged. My men will collect the traitor's head, and we will savor today's victory.
Will you succeed Lord Nobunaga?
Our council must find a successor to finish the work, with might to crush any opposition.
And grace to maintain the balance.
I am the son of a farmer. I have seen samurai take all and leave nothing. That stops now.
And if they don't, you will hear from us.
I'm sure that I will. Samurai, your actions have honored Lord Nobunaga.
Thank you, Lord Hideyoshi. That means more than you know.
I thought we finally had him. The one with the jewel.
Only one left. Come on. We can do it.
Whatever the Shogun's plans are, we will stop them.
Alright. Quest completed. Topple the traitor. New quest, the man behind the mask. So if you look now... Yep, it's revealed that we have met that guy once before. It was actually near the beginning of the game when we were going against our second-ish target. Don't know who it was. One of these guys here, I think. And as we were going after them, we actually met this guy. I always wondered, was there more to his appearance? So he's the leader. Yamashiro. Oh, we got a fast travel. I think that's actually where we met the guy. That was a cool battle. Don't think it really mattered which who killed really him in the end. Just thought I'll let Yasuke do it. So if he feels like, you know, he's at least kept his word. Guy's just chilling down there. Yo, Cape Crusader, how are you, mate? How's it going? Going great, mate. Yourself, how's everything? How have you been?
Shadow from Iga. We meet again. Do not fear me. I am alone. You see, I have nothing to hide. I assume you know who I am.
The Shogun. Or at least the one who once held claim to this title.
You're the coward who killed my father.
The fool fights even when all is lost. The wise concedes victory and looks to the future. You have won. The treasure is yours.
The regalia is inside?
I have some respect for our traditions yet. Where the box goes, so does the jewel. I underestimated your resilience, Shadow. And I admit, it cost me everything.
I promised my father I would return what was stolen from us. I always keep my word.
He chilling, we killing him. Huh. Have you seen the new update for Helldivers 2? It's massive. Yes. Massive update because it took me ages to download. But yeah, it looks phenomenal. May even stream that again soon enough with all the updates to it.
You truly desire, young Egan. Not anymore. I hear you seek another shadow, carrying a wristblade like yours. Now, it is customary.
Plus this or Ghost of Tsushima. Tsushima. That was a fantastic game. Absolutely phenomenal.
And I will tell
if I had to make a decision between the two.
I neglected to ask. My spies were more taken with how she faded into nothingness.
We do not know if he tells the truth.
Why lie and have the shadow hunt me? I paid a steep price to learn that lesson, samurai.
All right. You have my word.
In Yamato, at Sakafuniishi.
Let's go.
Not yet. I did not promise him anything. You killed my daimyo and betrayed our emperor. You must answer for this.
Warmongering fools like Oda Nobunaga betrayed our world, sacrificed our people. Men like him have undermined the order of the shogunate for more than a century with their thirst for power. They have plunged us into chaos. Am I not, after all, the legitimate ruler of our lands? I wanted only to take back my rightful place, to return us to order.
By stealing what the Emperor entrusted to the Kakushibaiki.
Objects believed to be magical. In my hands, they became a means to restore, to secure our country's future.
You sold them to the Portuguese.
We both know we are not talking about regular merchants and Jesuits. I suspect you have been looking for the Templar Order for some time.
Oh, crap, the
Their
Templars.
demise is near to your heart. Surely nearer than any desire to kill me. Or are you just like them, underneath that armor you wear? My life for my information.
What do you know of them?
They have been seen near Port Obama, where Duarte de Mello can be found.
Give me more.
In Takahara village, Kimura K sells our strengths to the enemy. You might want to do something about that.
We have what we need.
Without the Shinbakufu, you have no value. No more leverage. The foreigners will come back for the box and kill you.
But I do not have the box. You do. It is in everyone's interest that you find them before they find us, samurai.
You were afraid of them.
Terrified.
Lord Nobunaga feared no such force. His name will live on forever. You will live in shame and die.
I did wonder when the Templars would sort of fit into this. Because these guys are called the Shinbakufu in terms of their order, so I didn't know, like, were they the Templars, but apparently not. They were sort of working with them.
Over.
We both have new paths to trace. All because of this. I wonder how many lives have paid for its passage to us.
Too many to count, but not one more. We'll make sure of it.
Such burdens are more bearable when shared.
Okay, so we're just leaving that guy. The facial tech in this game, though, is quite impressive. Yeah, it's quite good. And GTA 6 seems to have been realism down just from the trailer. Yeah, the trailer looked absolutely insane. I had a suspicion when they said, though, that when they delayed it till next year, they'd have to give us sort of something back, you know, like they'd have to sort of show us, you know, there's something to look forward to, give us a bit of something, you know, to make us last that long. You know, we're talking over a year now, which is actually nuts to say before that game comes out. What about a samurai your butts? Yeah, well, actually, I don't know what's going to happen now, because in terms of the guy here, we've spared him. Yes, we have. Paranoid and distrustful, he made a private deal with the Templars as insurance, offering them more sacred imperial treasures in return for money and power. So we know the Templars in previous games have wanted like the artifacts from the race before that used to inhabit our planet, like the Apple of Eden and stuff like that. Powerful artifacts. So I assume then that the regalia has some kind of actual power to it, because we've seen it where the Apple of Eden has been able to control minds. There's like a shawl back in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I think that was used to heal people from like fatal wounds. There's been so many different types of artifacts in the past. I can't keep a track of them all, but those are kind of the ones that stand out for me. Especially the Apple of Eden, because that was like the original. So this regalia has to be some other kind of artifact from a time before. And that's why the Templars want it, which makes them have to deal with this guy who wanted power back to reclaim everything, and then recruited like the Shinbakufu, who we've taken out. You've got like all these other organizations here, you know. I have made like a start on dealing, on getting done. But they've got, I guess, they're nothing to do with it. I think they've just been working for the Shinbakufu, but they're like side objectives and stuff like that. I mean, you got even more down here as well, and it's like room here as well on the objectives list to add more later on. It's actually nuts how much you can do if you wanted to like 100% complete the game. Old man talk too much, should have offered us sake, yeah. Yeah, I know the one, yeah. Well, Japanese liqueur is called, yeah, sake, yeah. Wow, we're marking our targets, yeah, like there's literally loads of targets here. Like this was the main one to do, which we've done. I've done some others as well, like the Twisted Tree. Funny enough, just to take out one of these guys, I can't remember which one it was. It might have been this one here. You had to do this entire list just to get to one of them there. Then the Godai Shinobi, that's done. I've done this one, that one. I haven't even touched that one yet. Nearly finished off the Corrupt Daikhan. You got the Betrayers here, which I've made a start on. The Yokai. This was like the Mercenary Ronin. That's done. The Iron Hand Guild. This is another one. Jesus Christ, there's so much to do. And there's this one where it just says unknown organization. A larger organization is at work. Leads may be found about its members and motives. And this was a random guy I killed on the street, you know, and I have no idea what that's about. Winter Raiders and the Pirate Alliance, again, these were two others that just popped up randomly, so I've no idea the grand scheme of things or where they all fit in, and where the hell I even start. So, actually, funny enough, we need to go to objectives here, because I need to see what the hell's going on. Oh my god, more quests have popped up. Pilgrimage, that's a side quest. Story of a samurai. Some demons cannot be left to haunt the present. Complete Yasuke's personal journey to progress. Story of a young boy. Even at a time of war, a little boy needs time to learn and grow. Complete Junjiro's personal journey to progress. So, I have done quests for Junjiro before, but we have to carry on this one before we access that. Story of a shinobi. There is more discovered about the Fubayashi family oaths. Complete Naoi's personal journey to progress. So if I go to board, and it's these ones that I said I was going to do, but I didn't do, but guess now the game's now like you can't progress any further until this is done. Fair enough. Okay, this is new. I had 3 before, because I did do one on a stream one time. And we've got Yasuke's journey. So basically, in order to progress the main story, which is these 3, I have to do this one for Junjiro. I have to do these quests for Yasuke. And I need to do these ones for Naoe. I think I saw this one. Like, I discovered it accidentally in the world. So we might, yeah, here we go. Because this is this trial here. So, oh, great. I don't have a fast travel point. That's really that close. I'm gonna I'll fast travel here near a road, and I'll have to travel down, because they explain a bit more on the assassin's origins of coming over here. For real? Yeah, a real samurai would go straight to the target. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sure how the game is sort of working out. I mean, Naoe doesn't really know anything about the Templars. She wasn't really... I mean, she was trained out to be a shinobi. Yasuke must know more about them than Naoe does, because he seems to know a lot more about with the Portuguese that came over here. So there's got to be more to it on his side of the story. So I think what we're trying to do now is explore the origins of how the assassins came over here. Yasuke's story, I guess, is going to be the origins of how the Templars sort of infiltrated over here and what they want. And Junjiro's, I'm not too sure what that one's going to be about, so I'll have to have a look into that later. Okay. So find clues about the Kakushiba Iki. I'm gonna put the Pathfinder on. Apparently, my Pathfinder's telling me it's not even this direction, or at least I'm going the wrong road for it, but I mean... Oh, there we go. Yeah, because at the end of the day, we're focusing on the main story on the streams, because if I were to like try and 100% complete this game on streams, we could be looking at bloody part 30 or 50 by the time I end it. But what I have been doing to keep up with everything has been doing the side stuff as well, off to the side when I got some spare time. But yeah, Helldivers 2 looks awesome. I couldn't believe that update. I think I was more surprised when I was downloading it and how long it took to download it, to be honest, because it actually took some fair bit of time. The Illuminati now have made an offensive strike against us, to Super Earth, an unprovoked attack. Absolutely disgusting. We did absolutely nothing to them. I've seen some of the clips as well on people, I think it's like AI characters now, like Helldivers on Super Earth defending against the Illuminati. You've got new troops, you've got like the jet fighter that does strafing runs, which is cool. You've got the flesh blobs, massive giant colossus things, which have got like these heads sticking out of it, which is like creepy. And you've got that new overseer type with that massive like laser bazooka that can like bombard you like mortar strikes. I like the design of the Illuminate ships. Hopefully, I don't know yet, because I haven't actually seen if their ships will be able to see in like space, you know, like when we like go to a planet to defend it against the fleet of the Illumina, we'll be able to see their ships in the distance. Right, I know the marker says it's there, and it's probably right. Problem is, I can't get up that mountain unless I follow the trail, the parkour trail, which I think is over here. I'm guessing. Yeah, there it is, down there. Path of Shadows, find and loot the chest. Right. Swing. So hopefully the more of these we do, the more lore we're going to get about the assassins making its way over here. All I know... Well, I say I know so far, but quite clearly her parents have had something to do with the assassins, because they had like the wrist blades and stuff. God, that's a hell of a swing. I'm more interested in knowing about the assassins, honestly, and where they fit in, because I think, even though Odyssey and Vikings were okay games and stuff, I really want to focus down more on the actual story of the assassins, like the old days with Altair, Ezio, and all that. Here we go.
A letter. Kakushibaiki called themselves assassins, all slaughtered at the Kofu. This man must have died from his wounds. I hope the others escaped.
Interesting. The Kofun was attacked. They came from everywhere. They took what we swore to protect. My assassin brothers and sisters slaughtered. I was shot. You were right about this cause. It's not worth it. I should have never left you to fulfill this oath.
Always honor, never compromise. Reminds me of our Egan oaths. It's not only the group that must be protected, but its beliefs.
Yeah, because they do have a code. Well, I might as well carry on the pathway. Or is this the chest? Oh, that was the chest. Funny enough. Right, next one. Objectives. There's 3 more. I think Yamato. I've probably got more chance of finding that one. absolute Christ where this could be now. See, that's another assassination tag. They're popping up everywhere. East of this. Okay, clearly I've missed it. How much east are we going here? Oh my god. Right, first of all, I'm going to have to at least fast travel down there. This is probably the best bet. But yeah, I'd like to see more focused Assassin's Creed games, because I think like Origins and Odyssey and all that were okay games. It's just I would like to see games that are more focused on the Assassin's story. I actually feel like it's more of an Assassin's Creed game. Let's have a look. I think that's why I kind of like this, because obviously we've kind of got the actual look here of an assassin. Like the whole white armor cloth with a hood. Right, where am I going now? Because it's somewhere here, east of Azuka Rocks. Near at the Azuka Rocks Basin. Yeah, but that's not... Like... I'm gonna pin that, right? I'm gonna assume it's that location. I hope to God it is. Never mind me coming through.
This is where the Shogun's spies lost track of the assassin. There may be a clue as to how they escaped.
They are in Yamato. I've... no idea. Wait, hang on. This one's also in Yamato as well. Which one's this one? Southwest. Oh, this. Southwest. It's that one then. Right? Yeah, oh, that, right, never mind. There we go. Okay, right, hang on. We've got a marker here now. So I think I need to still mark that because that'll be the starting path to get to the quest. Right, hang on. I got more chance of getting that one done now. Probably help if I can find a merchant. I might need to sell some stuff.
Let me know.
Okay, oh, I don't have any valuables. Crap. I'll sell this stuff though. I gotta get some money. Pay for those hideout expenses. Okay, that's enough. Actually, what are you selling? Anything cool? Horses, a saddle, a tree, wall decorations, decorative pot. Okay, yeah, nothing that's really gonna help me out on my journey here. Now, even though it's up this direction, I could really do with the main road to get up there, so I can get up there faster. Yes, okay. Yeah, this looks like it.
Another Kakushibaiki outpost. What secrets do you hold?
Ooh, I'm glad that one was there. I didn't actually see it at first. I thought we had to like make it on one swing. Nice. Feels all kind of like mystical and stuff. You're going through all the Forest Street area. Path of Secrets. That's another thing as well. While we've been doing this, we've been collecting pieces of armor from the assassins. Different assassins, so they have different names for each set. Maybe they have different perks to them as well, like different styles of fighting. Ding!
A new lesson.
Nice. That's not the quest. Where the hell? Oh, there you are.
Hide in plain sight. Maybe that's why our blade retracts. To be hidden even when visible. A letter from Tsuyu. Someone displeased my mother. They always said I had her fire. Special construction in Yamato province. I wonder what that's about.
So that's the next one done. Yamato province. Well, we're already here. Is this the viewpoint? Oh no, that's it up there. Oh well. I mean, we might as well get it while we're here, right? There we are. Also, as well, I should take this time and say that at some point, I think during this week or on the weekend, more than likely, I might be doing another, like, one of these, like, test streams. It won't be anything too big. It'll just be something I'm experimenting with between PlayStation, live streaming. So if you do see, like, a random stream happen, then just know it's nothing like really organized. It's more so me just setting some stuff up. Okay. Let me have a look on the map. That marker was from the last one before, but I felt like I was getting nowhere with it. How many more have we got? There's 2 more, should be. That's part of the main quest that opened up. I'm going to leave that to last. Yeah, I think that's why I wanted to come away from it. So we'll go to this one next. Plus, we do have that Junjiro quest, which is actually supposed to be there as well. East of some trails down here. There. Christ almighty, look how far that is. I got no, like, real points to get there. East of it, though, near the coast. Alright. Got a marking point for that, although, dear God, that is going to take a bit. It might be worth just going straight from here, because I don't have any of the fast travel points. We haven't had any calls to go down there, that's the thing. Where's my horse? Right, let's put the Pathfinder on, because we're going to need a fast travel point to get down there. Oh, I'll have to try and buy, like, another building when I get down there, so it's easier to get down there from now on. Right, we found a road. Should be faster now. For the Codex.
Yep.
I really thought, yeah, when we took out, well, we were going to go and take out the last guy for the Shinbaku, I was like, oh, this is going to be it then. This might be like, you know, the last part of the Assassin's Creed missions for the story, but really it wasn't. I wasn't expecting. I did wonder when the Templar sort of like stuff would start to come in. I thought they were already part of the Order, but apparently no, they were just working with them. They're like their separate organization. Whoops. Speed and power. Also as well, on Friday, Subnautica, same time again, 1400 hours GMT, and will be, one way or another, the final part as well in the hardcore series, because we are so close to the end now. I'm either going to die from failure, or I'm going to escape to victory. So whatever happens, Friday will be the last stream of Subnautica. Hardcore, because I did do it last year actually on my first playthrough. Hell of a game, still, you know, thinking towards Subnautica 2 and what that's going to be like, especially because that's got co-op, the land size is bigger, the engine is far more updated, you've got, oh god, what was it called, new creatures, you know, new types of things that they showed off in the teaser. I can't wait to see what it's going to be like when it comes out. How far off are we? That's where we've come from. That's where we're going. Yeah, I've only ever been to like the western side of that area. So this really here is like a big step out to where I'm usually been playing. But once we find clues about the Kakshiba Iki, which is more origin than the assassins, I'm hoping to be a bit wiser as to story-wise where this is sort of heading. Because we've got this and one more. Right, 2,000 meters away.
Yep.
I've never been to this like area before though, so I'm gonna be a bit like it's like unfamiliar territory. So I'm not too sure what could appear. It could be like a castle, could be bandits. Well, we're getting closer now. Alright, just people casually fighting in the hills. But that name that Yasuke was on about before, that seems to know like some kind of like significance. I'm wondering who that is.
Yep.
Okay, sub-region discovered. Okay, apparently it's east of the location we're currently at, so we're nearly there. Well, I say nearly, it's like over 1,000 meters away. Although that's the quest objective, the path trail that leads towards it might be closer. I have no idea what you've done, pal. I've only just got you. I haven't been here before. Right, there's the shoreline. Okay, we're really close now. Should start seeing maybe a marker for it soon. There we go, right, Path of the Chosen. Wherever I start that from. It's got to be here, following that marker now. Right, where do we start?
Familiar. Kakushiba-ikki territory.
Whoa! Don't go down! Don't do that! Don't tell me I gotta go all the way back, all the way over there again. No, please tell me I can go on that small one and then... don't do that to me, game! Like that. Jump, jump, onto the rope. Okay, then onto that section. Swing. I pressed L1. I pressed L1. Why did that not work? Admittedly, there's probably going to be a bit of a timing thing to it, but... I suppose I can cheese my way, can I? If I do this, and then... I was hoping like if I did like a jump off it, it might register that I can grapple on. I'm back. How's it been going? It's been going alright. We've taken out the rest of the Shimbaku organization, but it seems now that is leading to something bigger with the Templars, who are like the original bad guys, you could say, of the Assassin's Creed universe. So I did wonder, actually, when, like, how they sort of fit in to the story, because I thought the Shinbaku were just another name for them, and they just called themselves that, but they were like, but it turns out they were actually working sort of with them, selling them valuables from here that could actually be used as like artifacts of power. So I'm just trying to learn now more clues as about the assassin's origins here. So I go to that one, right. Thank God, right, that worked. Because that would have been a pain for it to fail again, and I really don't want to fail. Nice. Up, up, up. Crawling through here? Yes. Okay. Crawling through here. Do you think you're far from the end? Just watch the Ironheart trailer. I thought I was maybe going to finish it today, but it turns out I've extended it by a fair bit. So I think the next stream will probably be the last one. If these quests that I'm doing are like the last missions to complete the game. Oh my god, do you know what? Yeah, I nearly just thought it was going to jump onto the ground. I need to ascend here. Hang on, stop swinging. Right, there we go. No, actually, descend a little bit more. There we go. I need to get the right height for the swing. Nice. My god, this is kind of a long one. Oh god, this is going to be a hell of a swing. Don't fail it. Ooh. Some people have died trying to get up here. Don't know if they were maybe assassins. Swim across and then going up. I think this is because this is one of the max level type zones. They probably didn't expect you to come here. Like, this is going to be the one they expect you to come to last. Hence why it's the longest. All this just to get into a hideout, by the way. So if you ever wanted to head to your hideout, this is what you have to do all the time. Hello? You're a bad guy?
Takes a lot to get all the way up here. I'll hang your coat somewhere special.
No you won't. What the hell do you want?
Lord Nobunaga! Death to Gigant! And on, and on, and on!
He's dead. And you'll be joining him.
That man was deranged. How long has he been out here hunting people? How long has he been alone? And he said for Lord Nobunaga. But why? People are still killing in his name? We are the shadows who serve the light. This must have been their creed. It feels true to our league too. Yasuke would like it. This letter speaks of my mother. My mother was a master shinobi, and her students respected her. I guess she was recruiting in this region. That's the last outpost. The Kakushiba Ikki live on. I wish I could tell them.
Interesting. So they were trying to set up a brotherhood over here of assassins. So that's the original 4 done. Check out my gear, actually. Level 44 is an improvement. Rush assassination, running assassination. I'll keep the ones I got on now because they're legendaries and I get more perks off them. Objectives. Right, so Naue is on the last one here, which is where I was before, but I did want to break off away from it because it felt like that was going to be the last one because that was brand new. Oh, now that I've seen that, that might be more handy. Scout objective, the east of the rocks, but how east are we, like how much east are we talking about here? Oh, right, there we go. Okay, and what I can do now, right, is do this, buy that, and head up north. At least then I'll be like one section of like all the quests and for like Naue's story, because it seems to me that to progress the story we have to do all the quests by Tomiko and our league and our hideout. Oh, sorry horse. And there seems to be 3 quests, one for Naue, one for Yasuke, one for Junjiro. Right, off we go. I need to take that marker. I just realized that's how far east I thought it was going to be, because technically if you look on the bottom right hand corner at Yamato, it does say that they make it all the way over here, the rocks basin. So I assumed it was going to be like far east over here, but it was only just a tiny bit to the east. Right, let me just dismount here, because whatever happens, I got mastery points to spend as well. All in Vods, how are you today? Welcome to the chat, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Hey, popping in, haven't watched in a while, not sure if you remember me. I watched your Subnautica playthrough and asked if you would play Below Zero. Did you? Yes, I did! I did play Below Zero. It was actually like a week just after I finished my first playthrough of Subnautica. Because you and other people actually asked me if I was going to be playing Below Zero, and I did. And I enjoyed the game. I think the weather mechanics they had in there were really great. I like the socialization you had with the other character in there that survived crashing down to the planet. I felt more interaction there. Plus the character you playing with the voice lines had more story to it, with like Alan and stuff who you were like building a body for and leaving the planet with. I felt more the story was sort of I don't even know if it was done better, because I think I like the mystery of the first one, so I don't know which one I could say is better. But I think the first one was better because it was my first ever time playing Subnautica, and it felt bigger, actually, and it was bigger. But I do like Below Zero because, I guess, of the interactions that you get and the improvements, like the weather system. And, you know, the creatures you do, you know, find out there underneath the sea were quite scary as well, who scared the crap out of me a few times. I did like it. I've made me a big fan of the game. Can't wait for the second one, which actually, come to think of it now, with Subnautica 2's alpha, it's supposed to be some point this year, and I don't know if they're keeping on track with it, if we are going to get an alpha before the year is out. I'd like to, try, hopefully, maybe be able to play some of that, if that becomes available later on. What about you? Are you looking forward to Subnautica 2? Like, what are like the big things you're looking forward into the next game? Because we're talking about 10 years now since the original. So 10 years. So sheer size alone, it's going to be bigger. The graphics look more impressive. The diversity of creatures that you're going to see in there look more like alien, like the teaser that we saw last year looked like menacing. There's co-op in there, like that's going to be something to so you can like mess around with your friends. I think that's going to be kind of mad. Yes, and I liked Subnautica more than Below Zero. Yeah, absolutely. I think the original is always going to be the best one, but I think Below Zero added things that were definitely improved upon, and I like it because of those like features. Like if they had those features in the first one, then technically that could be like Subnautica 2, because they've just taken the original game and they've given it like a mix with Below Zero stuff to like weather mechanics, like new types of vehicles you can probably look at. Because I know you had the sea truck in Below Zero, didn't you? Didn't mind that, but I did like the docking station you had for equipped to your base. What vehicles do you reckon we could see the next one? So I'm going to buy that for more kunai damage. I'll buy... they cost like 5 each. Another kunai segment off. What is this? Adrenaline chunks. Oh, another health segment. Yeah, do you know what? We'll go max assassination because of that. Okay, and then 3 points, which would be, yeah, that. Okay, right, and then that'll be that finished. The assassination tree done. But no, I love Subnautica. Well, I say love, I hate it as well, because it gave me a fear I didn't even know I had until I played it. And that was when I started hearing all the creepy sounds, especially the Reaper Leviathan. Its bloody echolocation and the sound effect that gives in the sea. Jesus Christ, scare the shits up me.
There it is. The Shogun told the truth.
Quick question? Yeah, no worries, mate. Don't forget hardcore. Yeah, we're playing hardcore at the moment, currently. Near towards the end. In fact, actually, next stream should be the last one on hardcore, because we're so close to the end now. So long as I don't rush it, and I, be patient with it, then I should be fine. But yeah, it's been going good. Try to make a second base, didn't turn out, but then my other base I did make by the blue tree did work out quite nicely. Bloody Ghost Leviathan wouldn't leave me alone. But yeah, I liked it, and hardcore's stressful in a different way, because obviously, if you die, you gotta start all over again, and that would suck big time if that were to happen. I don't want that to happen. Right, we found the place. So this is it then. Has that got the Assassin's... Oh, on the rock it has the Assassin's Creed symbol. I was looking at this and kind of got the symbol on it. I'm not too sure. The question is, do you plan on playing any Wolfenstein games or Watch Dogs? If you have played either, sorry for asking, haven't watched in so long, but I think we might see things the size of the ship in it. The first game, I forgot what it was called. I haven't played them. I have heard of them, though, especially Wolfenstein. I have... If I'm saying that right, forgive me if I haven't. But yeah, Wolfenstein, I've definitely heard of that game a few times. One of my mates actually played it and told me it's actually kind of a good game. I'd have to sort of remember what it's all about. Wasn't it? I don't know. Was it like a darkish type game? Like a different sort of outcome Or am I thinking of another game? Some kind of like when I mean like different outcome, like something that's happened in a previous time, but had like a different outcome in life. I think it had something to do with, was it World War II or something like that? Like if we lost or something. I don't know if it's something to do with that. It's like in a way like a multiverse thing, you know, where it's something's happened in a previous time and there's a different outcome to it, and it's like what happens if we were to live in that era. But that could be another game I'm confusing it with.
Let's see what happens. Come on! Move! Move! Ugh.
Somewhat, I'm not going to say too much, but it's a very good game. They take place between 1930 and 1950. I think I've played them all. Okay, I'll have to have a look into it. Because I was thinking about that and Metal Gear Solid as well. Because we're getting that, like, Snake Eater update in August, I think.
You're alive. Rest, my plum. I've got you.
The box. I couldn't stop him.
The fault is mine. It was my oath, and I failed. I kept so many secrets for so long, never knowing if I should reveal them. Your mother left me with a heavy burden. To protect the box and to raise you. I did not want to put that burden on your shoulders.
The box.
One of 3 Imperial regalia. The jewel. They are the sacred heart of our country.
Oh, I forgot there was 3 boxes.
Entrusted the Kagoshima Iki to protect. But that was long ago.
Metal Gear is good. Have you played Dying Light? No, I haven't. Once again, I have heard of the game though. You've got all these games, man. I still haven't played yet. Isn't Dying Light a horror game?
She followed this foreign creed of assassins. They came to Iga seeking
like a Dusk Till Dawn game.
Said the balance of the world was at risk.
No, not Dusk Till Dawn. What's it called?
Became a student of Sandai as Hanzo.
Or is it called Dusk Till Dawn? Oh god, I can't remember.
But soon, the student became the master. We all swore upon her creed, an oath. The creed I should have taught you. You are so much like your mother. I was afraid that if you knew, you would suffer the same fate.
Stewart.
It was my oath to the creed to protect the jewel. But I loved her. And when you came, you were our jewel. We loved you so much. For a few years, we prospered. The regalia were safely hidden in Setsu. Our league grew. Our enemies faded. We were foolish to let our guard down. A new foe rose from the shadows. I stayed in Iga with you, while the league was slaughtered. The regalia stolen. Only Sandai, Tsuyu, and Hanzo survived. Tsuyu returned in the night, with the jewel. She made me swear to protect it and entrusted me alone. She promised me she would return with the other regalia. But she never did. When Sandayu returned, he told me Tsuyu had died. It shattered my soul. I hid the jewel in the Kofun and kept her secret. The League died with her. I swore to myself to never let anything happen to you, our jewel. And every night, for years, I played her favorite song. And then, one night, across the valley, I heard someone playing the song back to me. I ran towards the source, but she was gone. I know it was her. And so, I kept playing her song every night to let her know the jewel was safe. And that you were all right. Now, she might be alive. We must find her. If we can just reach Tomiko's, there is hope. She will help us.
Bloody hell, she might be alive then. And all this dialogue that we could have known before.
I remember now. I remember it all. Chichiwe, why did you carry that burden by yourself? You weren't alone. I was right there. You weren't alone. Their song. He was calling to her. See you, Mother. I can't believe that worked. I wonder if my father knew of this place, knew where these stairs lead.
Oh, there it is, man. The assassin symbol.
The Imperial Regalia, the sacred hearts of our country. That was the mission Kataribera wrote about. Why would the Emperor trust them with this treasure? It doesn't matter. My parents died protecting them, and I will too.
Just making sure there's nothing else I'm missing.
Valor, wisdom, benevolence. I return the jewel. I have honored my promise, Chichiwe. My love, if you read this, it is because you and our Naue have been forced from Iga. Because our secret is discovered. I know you may not understand my absence or my reasons for it. They are not the only secrets I have kept from you. I did not die the night our league fell. Mother?
Countless nights, I kept hidden, listening to Nagato's song, again and again. It took all those years to understand. It was the key.
It was you playing back to my father.
Forgive me, Tsuyu.
You stole the regalia?
No. Lord Ieyasu found the mirror and stole it from the Foreign Order. A secret very few know. He believes these treasures belong to our land. He kept the mirror and waited to return it to the Emperor.
To gain favor from the Imperial Court.
Perhaps. He plays a much better goat game than I. But we both believe the foreign powers are only here to take from us.
So how did you get the mirror?
I am loyal to him now. I simply asked for it. Come, I will explain. You and the Black Samurai left Lord Ieyasu with quite the impression.
Oh?
He admired your friend's sense of honor. He perceived the samurai to hate the Foreign Order just as much as he did. Lord Ieyasu was just as interested in your character, your resilience to fulfill your father's promise. You now understand the meaning of the blade?
My parents followed an Imperial mission to protect the regalia and obeyed a creed that fought oppression.
Don't sound so excited.
No one likes giving details.
They were a foreign assassin brotherhood who battled foreign interests in our land. We served to protect those who could not protect themselves.
To shed a light on this world.
And this is what Lord Tokugawa Ieyasu saw in you.
That convinced him to give you the mirror?
It made him see why I needed it. Redemption.
Why do you need redemption? Hanzo.
I have to confess something that will be hard for you to hear. Please listen before acting.
I'll try, but no promises.
Your mother's strength with your father's compassion. The only people I have loved in this world. I told you Nagato and I were brothers despite our differences. But we had one thing in common. We both loved Tsuyu. She had the beauty of Kishotenya and the fighting spirit of Hachiman. I did not care for her idealist foreign creed. All I wanted was her. The things I did to impress her. But she chose Nagato, a lower rank to Jisamurai. The pain and the shame were unbearable.
Did she know of your feelings for her?
My pride would never allow that. So I left Iga. I offered my services to whomever would give blood to my blade. They all feared me. Only Hanzo.
Dying Light is a horror game about killing zombies. Great story. I knew it was so sort of right then. I knew it was like a horror-ish game. I just didn't know what horror game it was like about. So it's about zombies and stuff. Okay. I'll have to look into that.
The perfect family. I left again. My rage consuming me.
Did they make more than one?
It was supposed to be my place. She should have loved me. I did. The unthinkable.
What did you do?
I heard of a mysterious group offering riches for the regalia.
You sold Ashikaga Yoshiaki their location. Out of resentment.
The contract was secret. I did not know who forged it. But I didn't care. I wanted to break them. So I sacrificed the thing Tsuyu loved most.
You sacrificed the mission? Or you sacrificed the family?
You sacrificed her creed. Her vow.
It was just a mission given to her by a foreign master. Objects that could turn to dust for all they mattered to me.
They mattered to her.
I regretted it immediately. But it was too late. I rushed to Tsuyu to tell her the regalia had been compromised. She called the Kakushibaiki back to defend Setsu.
But it wasn't enough. I saw their bodies in the Kofu.
The Imperial regalia was stolen. I betrayed them all. And Sandayu said Tsuyu was dead. But I never believed him.
So you searched for her?
For years. I also watched your father mourn. Watched him raise and love you. You grew. As did my shame. After the first attack on Iga, I knew it was only a matter of time before it fell. I could not let Tsuyu's daughter die in a pile of rubble.
That night in Iga, you wrote that letter?
I always suspected your father to have the jewel, but so did the enemy. I offered you both the protection of my lord, but when Nagato refused, my options were few.
And the Shinbakufu got to us first.
I am sorry your father died. I tried to save you both, and I can save you still by persuading you from your path.
My path will unify us.
Is that what you think you're doing? Picking up misfits on the campaign for unity?
They are my family.
They slow you down. Family. That same weakness is what killed your mother and father. You repeat their fault.
And you have not learned from yours. What has your jealousy earned you but the name Demon?
I will take all your venom, if it means we start anew. Naoe, do not make their mistake.
Forgive Hanzo, attack Hanzo. Okay, I usually find... I'm gonna forgive him. I get the feeling it'll be a bad ending I get if I attack him, and I think it'd be the best bet going forward to let go of all that anger for Naoe.
You really believe my mother is alive?
I do.
And if I go with you, you will help me find her?
Or die looking.
A wise boy taught me that if we want to move forward, it cannot be towards vengeance. It's a choice we must make more than once in this world.
We will move in the shadows together.
To serve the light. Go. I will wait for your message.
Lord Ieyasu was right. You are the future of our country.
Alright, I felt that was the best sort of outcome there, honestly. So we've now completed the meaning of the blade. So let me just quickly check now my objectives. Dying Light, yeah, is a horror game, yes, and anything you think I should draw I'm really good at, but there's 2 and the one's coming out this summer. Well, next month we've got the Summer Games Fest, so I imagine we'll see a lot more in terms of trailers for games like that, and future up and coming games as well, and maybe some for next year. Right, this is what I wanted to look at. So it's been taken off. There was 3 quests here before. One of them's now been taken off. So you've got Story of a Young Boy, which is going to be related to this, and then you've got Story of a Samurai, which is then related to Yasuke's past. So Naoe's is all done now and dusted. What the hell? This individual seemed to be part of a larger organization with nefarious goals. Leads may be found about its members and motives. I have no idea what is the name of this organization. I've killed 2 random people, apparently, on my quest to play this game, and I still don't know what that one's about. It must be quite big. I mean, look at the size of the thing. It's nearly matching the Shinbakufu. But they're random people. I've no idea what they're all about. Okay, so yeah, there's 2 more quests left, and then I don't know, that might be the game done. I'm not too sure how much more we've got left. I did think maybe this was going to be the last Assassin's Creed live stream today, but I don't think it's going to be. I think this might be the best place to leave it, actually, because I don't want to do too much where I feel like I've got enough to warrant another stream, but I don't want to do too little. As well, that it's going to go on for even another stream longer. But I think if we've only got 2 quests left, this should be the last one for Junjiro, which is, I think, just go see him. And then just do, Yasuke's backstory stuff, and then finish off, if that's what it comes down to, maybe. Because if this opens up into another wheel of people I've got to assassinate, then I've got big problems. Or like one here, because there's enough room here for another like assassination board to go after. I can ramble about games for hours. Yeah. Well, what's your most favorite game then? What is your like in your entire like history of playing games? What is your favorite game of all time? Because like my top 5. Okay, so there's a reason why these are in the top 5, because they're in a sort of a category for each one. So I'll always say Crash Bandicoot is number 1, because that was my first ever video game I ever played, and it's what got me into gaming, and I played the games ever since, and that was like my childhood sort of coming up game. Second game would be sort of like World of Warcraft, because it is probably the longest game I have ever played. It's the one that kept me going throughout so many years since when I got into it doing Wrath of the Lich King all the way up until which one was it? Dragonflight. That's when I came off it. And to put that much time into a game like that, it has to be enough for me to warrant putting it in my top 5. Another game would be God of War, especially like 2018 when they brought it all back after the Greek saga that they had, and then they go into Norse. I thought it was a great way of bringing him back. And, you know, he has a son, Atreus, and the storytelling was fantastic and the combat was amazing. Another game would be like Witcher 3, great storytelling there. That came back out in like 2014, didn't it? So that's like an old long time game now. Dear God, yeah, that's like ages and ages ago. And then the 5th one is kind of difficult. I think maybe I haven't really come to a decision so much on that, because actually I have Elden Ring. It was the first ever Dark Souls game I have ever started and completed, in both the original game and the DLC as well. It was when I sort of it was my first ever Dark Souls game. You get introduced into those type of games where they are extremely hard and difficult. Storytelling is fantastic. Massive open world to it. I loved like its system of leveling up and like going with you choosing your attributes, like the way you want to play the game in terms of combat. I thought, you know, that's why that was in my top 5 as well. I don't have any because I have too many. 1. Elden Ring is good. Yes, Elden Ring is really good. That's why that's up there. No Ratchet or Jack. Right, this is the thing, okay? Like all involved said, there's too many games out there. I had to narrow it down to just 5 right there, because you can't really have one ultimate game, because there's so many games out there that are really good. So those are my 5. So we've got Crash Bandicoot, World of Warcraft, Witcher, God of War, Elden Ring. So, yeah, those are my top 5. Now, obviously, Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter, Spyro for the more, like, what got me into gaming. You know, I could say about strategic games like Commander and Conquer. Like, I don't know if anyone here has ever played, like, Commander and Conquer Red Alert, or Generals, or Tiberian Wars, like all the Commander and Conquer games, strategic games, StarCraft, Warhammer 40k, like Space Marine and stuff like that, strategic games. Then you've got other open world games like Ghost of Tsushima, the old Assassin's Creed games, you know, like with Altair and Ezio and all that. Subnautica, you know, last year got introduced to that, and yes, the game is really fun and scary at the same time, which is a hell of a combination to put into one sentence. Yeah, there's just loads of different types of games, but those were my top 5 because I think they had the most impact. Like, I'll always remember those games for what they sort of brought to me, either growing up or recently, you know, playing them. The storytelling has been amazing. That could change, you know, as the years come and go. We never know. There could be games that could replace some of those in there, but they'd have to be like phenomenal games. You know, I did try getting into Bloodborne. When was that? It was about a year or 2 ago, I think. I've nearly completed it. I kind of got drifted off away towards the end. Maybe I should do some kind of live stream on that as opposed to a series on it. I don't know. I'll see if I want to go back to that, because if I remember correctly, that game nearly tore my hair out just because of playing it. Horizon, Spider-Man. Yes, again, very good games. Spider-Man was definitely one of my brother's favorite video games he's played. Like, for instance, now there's another game I'm currently playing off to the side in like literally spare time that I have, and that's Expedition 33. That's a turn-based combat game. But what they've done to kind of make it feel like more engaging is that they've kind of added, like, I guess you could say, Dark Soul mechanics into it of dodging, parrying, jumping, and how you use them. So when you play your turn and it's the enemy's turn, you can still contribute by avoiding all the attacks, or you can counterattack them for more damage. And there's different ways you can do that. There's, like, as I said before, parrying, dodging, jumping, because they could do slam attacks. You have to jump on them specifically. Granite parrying is something I just got recently introduced to, which is like a heavy parry. So you can only parry by using a different type of way of doing a different parry for that attack. Yeah, there's just loads of things to that game, and yeah, it's a good game so far. I think it should definitely be a nominated game for Game of the Year this year, I reckon. But there's loads of other games I'm looking forward to. Wolverine game, don't know if we're going to get an announcement of that this year. Heard rumours of Spyro 4, that would be cool. Witcher 4, technically, next year, hopefully. No, actually, that's probably a push, probably be the year after, 2027, with Ciri, who's going to be the main protagonist, which will be cool. Yeah, there's a load of upcoming games. Ghost of Yoti, that's coming out at some point, yeah, in September, later on this year. I need to pull up the date again, but it's coming out later on this year. That should be an amazing game to play. And yeah, as Olin Vod said before, I think if we carried on this conversation, we could be here for hours talking about games that we love. So that is why I'm going to leave it for today. We have done quite a fair bit. We have done technically 3 assassination targets. There's quite clearly more to this game than I previously thought, because I thought after we take out the last guy, that would be it, but we're not finished. Next stream should be the last one, I reckon. If we do these quests, that should take us into maybe another one, and then another one after that. Maybe we're finished. I don't know. I don't think we can be far off now. So on Friday at 1400 hours GMT, we have got Subnautica Hardcore, the final, because we are nearing the end. We just got to collect the plants to cure ourselves, build a rocket, and yeah, escape to victory. And then we'll be finished with that. And the next Assassin's Creed livestream should also be the finished one then, so that'll be next week. And then that'll open up then more time to do either new streams or new videos or new content for the different games. So I'll probably post it in next week as well. If there's any games that you think that you want to see me play, or recommend any games to me that you think you would like to see me play, then feel free to leave it down in the comments. And I will do some investigating, like Dying Light and Wolfenstein today, along with Watch Dogs. I'll have a look into them as well. Someone actually brought up to me as well, Bendy and the Ink Machine. I remember playing that years and years and years ago, though. That was a long time ago, so I'll have to investigate on that to see if it's on PlayStation now. Oh, actually, no, what am I saying? It's actually still got on PC, so I could do a PC stream on that as well. So thank you to everyone who's joined me today. It's great talking to you guys. It's always a blast talking about our passions and what we enjoy, games, shows, films, anything really. So yeah, once again, Friday, 1400 hours GMT, Subnautica Hardcore final. Hope to see you there. If you did enjoy this live stream today, then please leave a like, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.